Hello, good people, and welcome to Excel Hacks for Productivity. One trick, 2 minutes to learn, hours saved every day. In this short video, we'll learn how to do a fuzzy lookup using Power Query. Okay, so this is a story. I have two lists, and in the second list, this could be in another worksheet. I want to do a lookup of the amount for each student from list A. Now, these are the same students in both lists, but the challenge though is that the names are not spelled the same way. So there are some abbreviations in some and then extra names in the other. So take an example, Ellen Boatima Dente is Ellen B. Dente here, and you have Pamela Same. So you have situations like this where your lookup values are not the same as your source values. Now, to do this, we are going to use Excel's Power Query to do what we call a fuzzy lookup. Fuzzy lookup is normally used for lookup values that are not exactly the same as the source values. The first thing we are going to do is to load these two tables into Power Query, and then we'll merge and create a new table that will give us the corresponding amounts based on these names. So if you are using Excel 2016 onwards, Power Query sits under data, this whole area. So what we are going to do is connect to these two tables using connect to a table or range. So you stand in and then you click. So this will load and it will give you the Power Query window. So basically all we are doing is just saving these as connections. So you close and load to, and you save this as a connection. So when you do that, your first query is created. We'll do same for the second one, which is list B, where our results will be, and then we'll close and load this to as a connection. Now, after loading these two as connections, you come to the table that contains your lookup values where you want the results, and you merge. So you right click and then you click merge. So I'm merging list B and list A. I'll select the two tables. The common column between these two tables is student and student, so I'll highlight. Now, for this kind of lookup, there are several kind of joins we can do, but we are doing a left outer join, which gives us all the data from the first table, and then we decide which column from the second table we need. Now, if you look at the merge window, it is currently merging only 2 of 7, or finding results for only 2 of these names. And there's an extra option of creating a fuzzy lookup. So we'll check the box and say use fuzzy matching to perform this range. Now further down we have more options. In fuzzy lookup, there's a scale of 0 to 1. 1 is an exact match. Because ours is taking care of names that have not been spelled correctly, we are going to reduce this from the standard 0.8 to 0.4. When we do this, we are now able to get 7 out of 7 matches. So when I close this and I click OK, I get this new report that is merging the two tables. My list B is on the left and then my list A is on the right. So here all you need to do is decide which column from list A you want to join to list B. I don't need the empty column, so I'm going to remove this, and then from list A my result is coming from the amount column. So I'll click OK, and then I have my report. So now I can now load and then dump this as a new table in my existing sheet. So I'll select somewhere close to my old table and then I'll click OK. So this is what I have. I have the same names here, but this time round I have, so let's say if I hide this is my new lookup. So you realize that I have Ellen here, I have Bernard, and even though Pamela has an abbreviation here, it is able to match and give me Pamela. So that's how you can use fuzzy lookup to look up values that are not spelled the same way. For more of these short videos, you can send ad to this WhatsApp number. We'll add you to our broadcast list so you get the videos directly on Mondays and Fridays. All our old videos are on our YouTube channel, Excel Hacks for Productivity. Please click subscribe for notification of new videos or give us a like on our Facebook page. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.